Welcome to Allies or Enemies. I'm Jess.
And I am Sean, and today we are talking about HotShot Pickleball. And it is important to note that this is a paid preview, so we are going to try to avoid any opinion in this video. We're just going to be giving you the nuts and bolts.
HotShot Pickleball is designed by Robert Gelb, and it plays for 2 to 4 players, and it's based on the sport of pickleball. Let's take a look at how it plays.
You start the game with a hand of 5 cards and a pickly character. To start each point, whoever serving places the ball in their opponent's space. And then, each turn, the player receiving needs to move to the ball and hit it back over the net. This is done using your cards, which include shot cards, move cards, and move and shot cards, as well as a few special cards. As long as you can return the ball, the point continues. If you don't have anything in your hand that can help, or if you're just feeling risky, you can grab a card from the long shot pile. These will either give you a boost that helps you continue the point, at least for now, or they will fail and you lose the point. After each point, reset the players and the winner of the last point serves. Whoever's the first to reach 11 points, or 5 in a quick game, wins the game and is crowned pickleball champion.
So an important thing to note is that there are 3 different ways you can play. You can play a regular game, which is whoever gets to 11 points first wins, or you can play a quick pickle, which is the first to 5 points, or if you are a pickleball aficionado, you can play like the real game plays, which is first to 11, but you have to win by 2 points, and you can only score when it's your serve.
And we've actually learned a little bit about pickleball from this game. So I had never heard of pickleball prior to this game. And pickleball, if you don't know, is the fastest growing sport in the US for the past 3 or 4 years or something. I guess it was invented in 1960 or the 1960s in the Pacific Northwest. And then it just boomed just recently. And I guess it's going around the world. And now there's a board game.
And it really does try to capture that, because one of the things I also learned is that pickleball courts are quite noisy because it's played with like a wiffle ball. And so there's a card in there that is like a noise complaint. So you can tell that somebody who very much knows the sport of pickleball has designed this game.
And another thing as well that you'll find in the game is the idea of the kitchen. And so the spot on either side right close to the net is known as the kitchen. And that's where you're just doing your tiny little shots, your little like dink. And so you'll see that as well represented on the cards.
As well as the rally cards are the long shot cards, and those you can play at any point, but you usually play them when you don't have any other option, because it's like 50-50 as to whether it's going to work for you. And so sometimes that means that the rallies can like be extended and you get a few long shots in a row. Other times right away it's just like, no, you've lost the point.
Yeah, and there have definitely been games that I played where people have grabbed those like before they even needed to, because they can be really powerful. And some of those games have been those doubles games. So we didn't talk about the doubles and the how to play, but how the doubles work is you've got 2 people on either side of the court and you're working together. So you each have a hand of 5 cards. But this is the key thing, you're not really allowed to talk. You're allowed to say mine, and we did cheat a little bit and say not mine sometimes, and you're allowed to do any sort of like groans or facial expressions or any of that, but you're not allowed to be like, here are the cards that are in my hands, and have that kind of communication.
And you can definitely do like pointed stares, but I think the best way to get the gist of how the game works is to play a point.
Welcome one and all to another beautiful day for pickleball. Today we have got the big match between Stu Cucumber and Corny Sean. And let's head down to the court for the action. Stu serves the ball, Corny Sean with a lob to the back of the court. Stu with a backhand right back. Stu has to move over. He's going to lob that one into the kitchen. Here comes Corny Sean. A lob right back into the kitchen. And now we got a hit. Oh, this is a lot of kitchen action. A wall bounces it right back. A forehand dink. It's a long shot, ladies and gentlemen, and it is a success. A long shot right back. Oh no, failure. That is 1 point for Corny Sean.
In terms of what's in the box, what we have isn't the final version. There will be changes, but it will come with a pickleball court, a pickleball net, a whole bunch of rally cards, the long shot cards, and your pickleball characters. And all of the pickleball characters also come with a special power. And across the board, it is chock-a-block filled with pickle puns. So it has heavily leaned into the theme.
Yeah, all of the characters have pickly names. There's stuff like Kimchi and Baby Dill and R.I. Pickle and Sally Kraut and Gus. And so many of the cards, they're just, the puns are, this is resplendent with pickle puns. And all of those characters, like you said, all have totally different powers, and those powers are quite a bit different too for those different characters. So there is a little bit of asymmetry in this game, but all of those are one-time only use. There's also a lot of difference through all of those long shot cards. So it's not just like, yes, I hit the ball back, or no, I fail. It's, yes, I hit the ball back in this specific way, or no, I fail in this specific way. And a lot of those failures and successes are also very steeped in that pickleball culture.
In terms of who this is aimed at, this is very much a fast-paced card game. It does come with a board, but it's all about playing cards, moving your pickles about, and hitting the ball all through card play.
Yeah, and it is a really pacey, quick game. This really has that kind of boop, 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 boop point. Like, that is kind of the rhythm to this game because it is meant to be recreating pickleball. So I think people who are interested in pickleball, that is definitely one of the audiences. People who generally like that kind of light, light, pacey, quick card game. That is very much what this is.
Yeah, and it's pretty low rules overhead as well, so it's pretty easy to explain to new people. And if you're watching this as soon as it's released, it is currently live on Kickstarter, and we'll put a link in the description.
And that is it. And again, that is not our opinions on pickleball. We're just giving you the nuts and bolts. We're just trying to jar up the briny essence of what is pickleball, and hopefully you relished it.
And again, there'll be a link to the Kickstarter in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you next time for another game.